Welcome to W3MCT. My name is Piers Simon Petroni, and I'm the founder. And here we're going to go over how you can use these tips to improve your Google ranking. Found first, the Local Business Owner's Guide to Winning Google Search and Google Maps. Local search is not a popularity contest, it's a clarity contest. And we're going to go over 7 pillars that control your Google rankings. We will have a 15-point self audit and what a real 90-day local SEO campaign actually looks like. Let's get into it. So, how does it work? Somebody in your city just pulled out their phone and they typed exact thing you sell. Plumber near me, best spa in town, emergency tree removal. And then Google decided to show them 3 businesses on a map. And guess what? They called one of them within minutes. Now, was your business one of the 3? For most local businesses, the answer, the honest one, is probably not. Not because their work is worse than your competitors, but because Google can't clearly see who they are, or what they do, and where they do it. A local search is not a popularity contest. It's about clarity. The business that communicates most clearly to Google in the places Google actually looks, they're going to win the calls. So, the map is where the money is. What does that mean? Google shows a map with 3 businesses at the top. We call it the local pack. Those 3 listings plus first few organic results underneath. We capture an overwhelming majority of clicks and calls. Everyone below that, well, you're kind of fighting for scraps now. And so there is a huge share of all Google searches, and they have a local intent. People looking for something nearby. If you want contact or visit one within a day, most people who search for a local business, that's exactly what they're looking for. I need help. Who's nearby? And can I get in contact with them within a day? We'll also see some searchers never scroll past the local pack, the top 3, the top 5, or the first results, mainly the first page. And unlike ads, rankings don't stop working when you stop paying for clicks. So here's what we see in audit after audit. Most of your competitors are doing almost nothing. Their Google business profile is half finished. Their website doesn't say what the city they serve, and information is somewhat inconsistent across the web. So the bar to outrank them is not that crazy. So with that, we're going to see how Google decides who shows up. Because if you know how Google works and the local algorithm, and then we can help guide you to improving your rankings. So we have 3 things that we're going to go over: relevance, distance, and prominence. Relevance. How clearly does your profile and website match what the person searched for? Google can only rank for what you can actually read and what it can read. Second, distance. How close are you to the searcher? Someone is looking for plumber nearby. How close are you to the person that's typing in that message? You can't move your building, but what you can do is prove you genuinely serve the surrounding neighborhoods. And 3, prominence. How established and trusted does your business look? And that's where reviews, photos, mentions across the web, and steady activity all signal that you're a real deal. There's no payment that puts you in the organic local pack. Rankings are earned by giving Google consistent, complete, trustworthy signals across 7 areas, which we call the 7 pillars of local visibility. Pillar 1, your Google business profile. Your Google business profile is the single most powerful local ranking asset you own. Most profiles we audit are about 50 to 70% complete, and it means that the business is competing with half its engine turned off. We can have wrong or diluted categories, a skeleton services list, an incomplete profile, and set and forget syndrome. Basically, a profile that hasn't changed in a year tells Google the business is not as active or may not be active at all. Pillar 2, reviews and photos are the prominence signals customers and Google both see first. Google compares your review count, rating, and recency directly against businesses ranking above you. And searchers do the same thing before deciding who to call. So, we want to make sure you're not going to be falling behind the top 3. How do we do this? We're going to make sure that you're uploading new photos, you're providing updates, you're responding to reviews, positive or negative. And we're going to continue this activity so it shows Google that you are active and you do care about your Google business profile. Pillar 3. Here's where it's important about simple website fundamentals. Your website and Google business profile work together. They work together as a pair, because Google will cross-reference them constantly. So when your site doesn't clearly state what you do, where you are, and how to reach you, it undermines everything your profile claims. How are we going to do this correct? It's called NAP. Name, address, profile, right? Service and city in your titles and headings. Identical NAP details on your site and profile with contact info in the footer of every page, a local business schema installed, and your Google map embedded. Pillar 4 goes into topical and local authority. So this is basically saying, hey, a page for each core service, a page for each area you serve, all substantial, all genuinely helpful, and all interlinked into one coherent map of what you do and where. And so why this is important? Because it allows Google to rank the business that demonstrates that it knows the field and genuinely serve its area. Pillar 5 are citations. Now, a citation is any place your business name, address, and phone number appear online. You'll have maps platforms, directories, review sites, industry listings, and Google uses them to corroborate that your business is real, established, and located where it says it is. So we have exactly the steps on going through the citations and improving your ranking. Just by these 5 pillars that we've discussed alone will already put you ahead of your competitors. Pillar 6 is about freshness. Freshness and consistency, because Google favors businesses that look alive. What does it mean to have your business look alive? Well, we want to see a weekly rhythm of updated posts, real photos being added, activity logged, and it needs to be sustained indefinitely. This isn't something that you're just going to do for a few weeks or a few months and then decide to stop. Staying active and making your business look alive is the most important thing when it comes to consistency and freshness, and making sure that Google's local algorithm is going to pick yours over a competitor's. Now, pillar 7 are the spam competitors. Some businesses are outranking you, don't exist. Keywords, stuffed fake listings, virtual offices posing as locations, rank and rent operations occupy real spots in the local pack. Spots that should belong to legitimate businesses like yours. Never imitate them. So stuffing keywords into your own business name is a fast route to a suspended profile. The short-term bump is never worth losing the asset. The right move, a clean, honest profile on your side, and a methodical eye on the competitive map, documenting listings that break the rules. And so with that, with those 7 pillars, just having that alone can extremely improve your ranking when it comes to the Google local algorithm. Here we have a 15-point local visibility self-audit. And all of this is available at w3mct.com/SEO. You can go ahead and fill out our contact form and have a digital copy for yourself. And so when you're going to do the self audit, you have to be pretty brutal. You have to go into and ask yourself the tough questions. Is my profile actually 100% complete? Do my primary categories precisely match the core money making service? Do I have a detailed services list with descriptions? Have I at least as I have at least as many reviews as the businesses ranking above me? I received a new review in the last 30 days. I respond to every review, positive and negative. I add fresh photos of real work every week. Does your page titles on your website include the service and the city? Are you getting your name, address, and phone, the NAP, to match your profile exactly and appear on every page? Is your local business schema installed, and is the Google map embedded? Here are a few ways to find out if this needs to be improved. Each one of these questions and bullet points in our 15-point self audit, if you scored between a 0 and a 7, you're basically invisible to searches you should own. And that's good news because there's plenty of upside on the table. If you scored between an 8 and a 12, you got some good bones, right? You have a few leaks, but fixing the misses would likely move you up meaningfully. So it's definitely worth a look. And if you score between 13 and 15, you're a rare company. You might have some refinement, and defense are now your game now, right? Making sure your page stays alive, making sure that you are providing great response, not just an AI response to your reviews and not just like an automated response, even though that's great and it shows that you are responding. But over time, people are going to want to see some organic conversations happening as well. And so that would be something useful. Now, here at W3MCT, we will go through and train you and show you how you can do this on your own. But we also have the ability to show you what it is that I don't know who, I'm sorry, I was getting a phone call. What it is that you get when you partner with us. A W3MCT will provide you with the entire self audit. We'll go over how we can use our technology to figure out where you're currently ranked at and what areas of the map through our heat map where you can see if there's area for improvement. The first step though, if you don't have a Google business page for your business, I'd highly recommend grabbing one. You can grab the full PDF guide and book a free strategy call with me at w3mct.com/SEO or join our free live webinar at w3mct.com/SEO/webinar. The one thing when it comes to understanding your business on Google is staying consistent and giving the algorithm exactly what it needs. You never want the algorithm to have to guess because it's not going to guess right. And at the same time, I've gone through the process of getting a page suspended or having an inactive Google page. And I know exactly what Google doesn't like and what it doesn't want. And so going through this for myself and other clients as well, we've really have found a fantastic step-by-step process that we can walk you through to get you set up and to improve your ranking on Google. And if you're interested, please head on over to our website at w3mct.com/SEO. You can go ahead and click free local SEO audit right here and book instantly on Calendly right through our chatbot to make it nice and simple for a 30-minute session. You can also go through our free guide here. Just provide your name and email address to get the free guide. And right below here, pick a time for your free local SEO audit. We have available dates in the next couple weeks. Go ahead, select the date, select the time, provide your name, email address, your business name, phone number, and anything that you would like to cover, and then we can confirm that consultation and we'll go over together exactly what needs to be done. And in that audit, we'll go over where you currently are ranked today, and it will shortest path to get to the local pack, right? And how to improve. Now, this is a process and it's going to help your business get to where it needs to be. Thank you again. I appreciate it, and I look forward to helping you get your business to the local top pack.